student. My metric number is 290581. In this task, which is a per video assessment, me and my partner are going to show you the special event in Malaysia. In my part, I'm going to show you the special event in Sarawak that's celebrated by Kenyah tribe, and also I will participate this event. Come and join me. Let's go. This event will take place from June 1st to June 4th during the Gawai holiday. They will celebrate this once a year, and this is KEBANA Festival.
Sesuatu yang tidak dapat kita lihat di luar sana hanya dapat kita lihat dalam perkumpulan.
KEBANA Festival this year venue is Datakakus Village. It is located in Belaga, Sarawak. KEBANA stands for Kenyah Badeng Nasional. It is one of the non-government organizations in Sarawak. This event is to strengthen the relationship between all the Kenyah tribe in the world, such as the Kenyah in Sarawak, Malaysia, and Kenyah tribe in Kalimantan, Indonesia. Do you know Kenyah tribe? Kenyah is what we generally call Orang Ulu. They live in the hinterlands of Sarawak. Kenyah tribe majorities live upstream and build houses along the river bank. There are many activities organized for this event, such as a football match, block fight competition, volleyball, and badminton. Now, I'm going to show you all the culture night for KEBANA Festival. The highlight of this KEBANA Festival event is the cultural night. The cultural night lively because of the Miss and Misters contest, a dance show by the Kenyah tribe also called Datun Chulut, and a music show that is played. The Miss and Mr. contest is open to all Kenyah young generation. This is to present the most beautiful and handsome people among the Kenyah tribe. Also, they will demonstrate the Kenyah traditional cultures that we can see in the video. Okay, that's all for my part. Thank you. Hope you enjoy.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. So today I would like to share about KAAMATAN Festival, or known as Rice Harvest Festival. So let's check it out.
Oh KAAMATAN, pesta bulan 5, marilah menari, tangan terbang tinggi,
The Tadau KAAMATAN festival is a traditional practice of the Kadazan Dusun people since time immemorial, which is usually held after the completion of the rice harvest. The KAAMATAN festival is a special celebration ceremony to honor Bambarayon, which is in spirit of rice. The KAAMATAN festival that we celebrate today has been approved by the colonial government Invitational Council as public holiday since 1960. KAAMATAN is one of the biggest festivals in the state of Sabah and is celebrated by the Kadazan Dusun every 30 and 31st of May. The late Tun Fuad Stevens, the first former Chief Minister of Sabah, was the individual responsible for proposing that KAAMATAN festival declared as public holiday. According to oral history, Kino Rohingan, or the god, and his wife Suminundu had a daughter named Hominudon. To save the people of Kadazan Dusun from starvation because they did not have enough of food, Kino Rohingan had to sacrifice their beloved daughter Hominudon. Hominudon was sacrificed and her body was buried according to the complete customs. It is said that Hominudon corpse has produced various types of plant seeds that are the main food for the Kadazan Dusun community today. One of the seeds of the plant is rice. Because part of Hominudon corpse produced rice seeds, there was a belief that the rice had a spirit named Bambarayon. Starting from this incident, the people of Kadazan Dusun started the KAAMATAN festival or the harvest festival ceremony as we celebrate today. Festivals like this hope that future sustenance will improve and be profitable. A ceremony to honor the spirit of paddy. The harvested paddy has been safely put into the ketawai or tangkop, which is the former place where the paddy is stored. During the KAAMATAN festival, various activities are performed such as traditional sport, traditional dance such as Magunatif, Sumazau, traditional food such as Hinava, Butot are also served. And also the Sugandoi competition, which is a competition to sing Kadazan Dusun songs throughout the state of Sabah. In addition, the much awaited event, which is Unduk Ngadau or the beautiful queen of Sabah. This beautiful queen of Sabah will display the traditional clothing of the Kadazan village, which varies according to the region. Participants need to be proficient in using their respective mother tongues, and it is also one of the initiatives to dignify native language such as Kadazan, Dusun, Murut, Rus, and others. Intellectual intelligence plays an important role in the evaluation of Unduk Ngadau. In short, to qualify the contestant to be crowned as Unduk Ngadau, the contestant must embody all aspects of the spirit of Hominudon, to be selfless and willing to serve her community and be an inspiration to all women in terms of intelligence and nobility. Because of the Kadazan Dusun community is now religious, some have embraced Islam or Christianity. They only celebrate the KAAMATAN festival as a cultural symbol to remember the tradition passed down from their ancestors, and also a symbol of unity and integration between races in Sabah. So that's all from me. I wish you all have gained some knowledge about this video. And lastly from me, I would like to wish Koterbian Tadau Tagayo do KAAMATAN to all Sabahan that celebrate KAAMATAN festival. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is KHAIRI bin Zaini. My metric number is 290744. Today I'm gonna talk about one festive that is very important for Muslim community in Malaysia, which is Hari Raya AIDILADHA. The history of sacrifice begins in the time of Prophet Ibrahim salam, when the event of the slaughter of his son Nabi Ismail salam, which has been replaced by a goat, with the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This sacrifice was prescribed in the second year of the Hijrah. According to the terminology of fiqh, Qurban or al-Udiyah means slaughtering a certain animal, whether it is a camel, cow or goat, with the intention of getting closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at a certain time that is starting after the end of the AIDILADHA prayer on 10 Zulhijjah and on the day Tashriq Day 11, 12 and 13 Zulhijjah. Early in the morning of AIDILADHA, all Muslims will come to the mosque, say the takbir together and perform prayers in congregation in the mosque. Different from Hari Raya Aidil Fitri, the takbir for AIDILADHA is chanted for a longer period of time. The law of sacrifice is divided into two, depending on the original intention of why you want to do this worship. Number one is mandatory. For those who have intended to make a vow for the sacrifice, it is mandatory to do so. Number two is muakkad circumcision. Circumcision required for people who can afford it. What are the legal requirements for sacrifice worship? Number one is intention to God. Every worship activity in Islam begins with intention. Therefore, it is important to intend the sacrifice to get closer to Allah. Time of sacrification intention. The intention to have sacrifice is when slaughtering or when buying kurban livestock. For the general public, it is enough just when we pay the portion of the sacrifice purchased with the parish. Number two, animals that can share parts. If you want to share the sacrifice, then choose the livestock that can be shared, such as camels, cows, and buffaloes. This farm animal has 7 parts, so it can be shared by 7 people, while a goat or sheep is reserved for a person who represents a part. All volunteers that involved in handling the animals to be slaughtered must be very careful because it might sometimes be quite violent and fight back when it is pulled to bend down to the slaughtering spot. Or maybe the animals might strip off the rope and just run away just like this. During the slaughtering process, all Muslims are together worshipping Allah by again chanted the 8 takbir until the slaughtering process is done. After the animals are slaughtered, all the congregations who have been divided according to groups will take their position and work together to share the meat, cut the meat and divide the meat into a certain number of weights. Everything should be done carefully to avoid any unwanted incident, such as injury due to improper use of the knife. These meats will then be distributed to the participants who take part in this sacrifice, the poor and the local residents. Some of the sacrificial meat will also be cooked to be eaten and enjoyed by all the Muslim community present. What is the benefit of this worship? Here are 5 wisdoms prescribed by the sacrifice worship. Among them are, first, as a sign of servant's obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The sacrificial worship reminds us of the event of the sacrifice of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, who was ordered by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to slaughter his son, Prophet Ismail alayhi salam. It was a sacrifice that really tested the faith and passion of both of them. The very heavy order was implemented on the basis of faith and pity that was done without hesitation of misgivings. On the basis of their obedience and sincerity, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has finally ordered that Prophet Ismail alayhi salam will be replaced with a goat. Secondly, cultivating an attitude of care and concern for the community. This is clear through the distribution of the sacrificial meat to those who are entitled to receive it, especially to the poor and the needy. Third, the event of the sacrifice of Prophet Ibrahim and Prophet Ismail alayhi salam can nurture and educate oneself to be patient with whatever test is given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in life, not to complain easily and still surrender and rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Know that whatever the circumstances and calamities that happen, all of them are provisions and decrees from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Fourth, being able to eliminate the nature of greed and create the nature of generosity to spend wealth in the way of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, remember the property bestowed upon us by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala is not our own absolute property rights, but in it are the rights of other people such as the poor and so on. The property should be channeled for charity, infaq, zakat, and helping the needy through sacrificial worship. And the last one, sacrificial worship gives the rise to a sign of gratitude to Allah for the blessing of sustenance that has been bestowed. That's all from me. I hope you got some useful information about Hari Raya Aidil'adha. Thank you very much and have a nice day ahead.